Hello, my name is Carl and welcome to Festool TV. The TS60 KEBQ is packed full of innovations. To achieve perfect, clean, accurate cuts, the correct saw blade must be selected to suit the application. Changing blades on the TS60K is quick and easy thanks to the Fast Fix spindle lock. Ensuring the plug-it lead has been disconnected from the saw and the cutting depth is set greater than 30mm. Raise the Fast Fix lever and plunge the saw into its locking position. Thanks to its compact and sophisticated design, the TS60K can now lay flat on its side. Using the 5mm wrench that is stored under the Fast Fix lever, undo the bolt and remove the outer flange. The fit form connection is totally flat and means there are no obstacles when removing the blade. Insert the required blade and align with the fit form connection. Install the outer flange and seat into position. Tighten the bolt and return the wrench to its storage location. Release the Fast Fix system by closing the Fast Fix lever and the saw is ready for cutting. The depth setting gauge displays two depth settings. One for when using the saw off the guide rail and one on the guide rail. Exact depth setting is achieved and fine adjustment can be made with small tweaks to the fine adjustment wheel located on the rear of the depth setting gauge. Exact angle cuts can be made by undoing the bevel clamping screws located on the front and rear of the TS60K. Cutting angles can be set from 0 to 45 degrees using the angle scale here. Angle cuts can be made to 47 degrees by releasing the 45-degree stop point with this release catch. The release catch will automatically re-engage when an angle of less than 45 degrees is selected. The TS60K can also produce -1 degree undercuts by sliding the -1 degree release catch forward here. This will also re-engage automatically when returning to an angle greater than 0 degrees. Two easily identifiable plunge cutting markings allow for the start and end of the plunge cuts to be easily aligned. The mark for the end of the plunge cuts is also clearly marked on the transparent viewing window. The viewing window should be pushed down onto the material surface when sawing to improve dust collection. If the view of the TS60K is obstructed, the plunge cutting marks have also been transferred to the base plate on the opposite side of the saw. Splinter-free cutting is achieved on the inside of the blade when using guide rails. Splinter-free cuts on both sides of the blade can be achieved by adding the splinter guard. Ensure the transparent viewing window is retracted and simply locate and lock into position with a retaining thumb screw. A clever plug-it lead retaining clip supports and aligns the cable with the dust extraction hose for easier cable extraction hose management. A simple touch that leaves one less thing to concentrate on when sawing. There is a kickback stop deactivating button which is located on the top of the motor housing here. This is so that you can turn it off when sawing uneven material without a guide rail. The kickback stop is automatically reactivated the next time the machine is switched on. Multi-material control electronics prevent overheating, provide a quick acting brake and allows variable speed selection to suit material you are cutting. The speed selection is made here using the variable speed dial. Like all other Festool saws, when working with the guide rails, the TS60K requires calibration with the rail. The two green adjustment cams should be adjusted to remove slack while still allowing the saw to glide along the rail. Remember, anything green on a Festool tool has a function. Once calibrated, the saw is ready to use. Regular calibration checks are advised, especially when changing rails. Attaching the TS60K to the FSK guide rail could not be simpler. Line up both profiles of the rail with the base of the saw and slide onto the rail. The saw will automatically lock to the rail. Cross-cutting made simple, even at the most demanding angles. To remove the rail, slide the saw forwards along the rail to expose the metal release catch. Then close the release catch and slide the saw backwards along the rail to detach. The parallel side fence and ABSA side fences attachment points are located on the front and rear of the saw base and are held in place with the two retaining thumb screws. The parallel side fence can also be inverted for use as a support arm, and the ABSA side fence is used to improve dust extraction. To support you, there is a quick guide available and can be found using the QR code inside of the sustainer lid. There you will find great videos to help with the saw setup and application advice. As always, further information and support is available via the Festool Work app. Simply register your tool on your My Festool account within 30 days of purchase. I do hope you enjoyed this video. For more content, please subscribe to the channel. I'm Carl, and thank you for watching Festool TV.